Hey, confessors! How y'all doing this lovely Thursday night? We are here with another episode of Royal Rules of Ohio, Season 1, Episode 4. So let's get into it, shall we? Let me bring up my one and only that does it with me, the undisputed queen, the undisputed African queen, Miss Marta from Momo. Hey, boo, hey! How you doing?
What's going on? What's going on?
Oh, I just get so excited when it's time to do this show because I just love it. And I am already hoping that the next season comes back because I need more. Like, give me more. Shove it down my throat. I don't care. I want it all. So let's just start. So we get the rest of the conversation between GS and Thelma. Okay. Now, you know what? I'm a little upset. I wanted more. I thought there was going to be more.
Okay.
I didn't. Thelma was too forgiving. I'm sorry. How did you feel about that conversation?
I felt exactly what you said. She was way too forgiving. I don't care if we were in kindergarten. I don't care if we were in preschool. You're checking the same person I'm checking, and you go ahead and be intimate with somebody. That says so much about your character. I
Yeah.
can forgive you, but you're no longer gonna be in my circle. Now we are called to forgive. We can forgive everybody. I will forgive you, but you're no longer gonna be. Why? First of all, why is she on my show? What's she doing? What
Yeah,
is she doing on my show? What is she doing?
yeah. I
Why are we
mean,
making it a big like, yo, she's here? We have to. Why are we giving her the platform that she does not deserve?
true. Absolutely true. But I guess we got to understand that that's still Nana's friend. And so I guess
And
she.
that's another thing. That's another thing because you and I are, you're my small sister, but if somebody crosses me in some type of way, I would expect you to be, to have my back and be like, you know what, if you're not, fucking with this person, then I'm not gonna longer. We're talking about sisters who they are to us, they seem like they're very, close knit. Like,
Yeah.
they're very, very, very close to each other. Why would you wanna why? Why would you wanna introduce this energy? Why?
That's what I don't understand because, and I'm still can't get over the fact when Nana said she betrayed Thelma. She didn't betray her. I'm like, if first of all, betrayal is betrayal. So if someone betrays your sister, they betrayed you too.
Okay.
Especially when y'all that close in the same, y'all run in the same circle, y'all got the same friends, y'all around the same age, y'all very close like that. I wonder how that went. I really wonder in real time how that went between Nana and Thelma when Thelma realized, oh, you're still going to continue to be friends with this girl after she did what she did to me. I really
Mm-hmm.
wonder how that went down between them. I really do wonder about that.
It's very suspicious. It's very suspicious. It makes me now start questioning what kind of sisterhood they have.
Mm,
It's that make because to me, and we are, and I'm speaking from an African perspective. If your sister has been, heartbroken because their firstborn, she's very, like, even when they were, and we're gonna get to that, but she's not that kind of the girl who is, all over the city.
right.
She wants to, invest time in the relationship that she has. That's why she's still clinging into, it was in the high school, and you can see her saying, oh, that was back in the day. Well, it was back in the day, but a snake.
Hmm.
you
I
know
mean, and then I'm just, it's just like, could this be GS's MO? Because why do you need to change your name? I mean, I feel that you wouldn't have changed your name just because you
of a high school
with Thelma's boyfriend.
No.
So you must have slept with many boyfriends. Yeah. I don't know. Why would you change your name? Like, what was going on in your life else? Because from the way she made it seem last week that, she put on this puppy dog face and she said, but it all came down to you just seemed like you were, a little bit too fast for your pace, honey. Mm-hmm. And now you regret it and you want to change your ways. But I just can't believe Thelma just was like, okay, I forgive you. Like, I'm like, no. Like, I need an unedited version of this because that can't be how it went down. I am not accepting that, Thelma.
That was very quick. Like, we just don't forgive like that, right?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
No, it was just too much. And then when she said, I forgive you, you even saw GS looking like, kind of like, really? Like, that's it? Like, I don't have to grovel? I would have made that.
First of all,
I would have made that girl grovel.
There has to be something. There has to be something more to it because they're very rich. This royal, they're Ghanaians, they are royal, you can see they are commanding, presence, like everybody knows them. And for her to stoop low, like, I'm going to forgive you, I'm not going to ask questions. Oh, now you've changed. Oh, now, you have it. I'm like, why? Why are they giving this girl so much credit? Why? Why are we even talking about it? And first of all, why is she running the same circle that we are still?
I can only think that maybe it's going to be she's part of a bigger picture going forward because this is the 4th episode. Mm-hmm. And so far she has been in every single episode. She has had multiple scenes in these episodes. Mm-hmm. I mean, she just had a one-on-one with Donna last week. Right. So she's getting a lot of screen time. So I'm wondering if there's something bigger going on, or I don't know. It do just seem weird because I wouldn't have let this girl on this show to begin with.
And that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I will not even have given her the platform to say, like, I'll be looking for other storylines. We are not gonna be doing. But then again, here's the thing. Is she Ghanaian?
Oh, that's a good question.
Because if she was Ghanaian, then if they are Ghanaians, then you interact or you get into the same circle of friends. Mm-hmm. So it might be in the high school, but then you're still interacting with the same people. They're talking about her. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
and even that, because when she got to the party, even cousin Kenny hugged her. Even the cousin. So even he's cool with her. I mean, he invited her.
So then that's what I'm saying. She must be part of the flock. All right. She is part of it. She has to be. She has to be. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
But then
she does not give me anything African, but I digress.
But and then I guess you also got to think maybe that Thelma was so easy to forgive because during this episode we find out that this dude is an ex of hers. There's a whole nother ex that she's currently getting over. Kyle. Now Kyle enters the chat. Okay. So maybe that's why, because I mean you got enough to deal with.
And she's still being emotional about the situation. And now we don't know when that happened.
Because she says that he was an amazing man. She said it like 2 or 3 times. But then another time she also said, they broke up because of lack of communication on his
Communication.
end.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Mm-hmm.
well, he was maybe 1, 2, 3% short of amazing, perhaps, because
I wonder.
that's something big that.
I wonder though if he was African, because then if he was African and he's from a royal same status as her, then there are mitigations. There are things that you do because she's not a young woman. She's almost into her 30s. At that age, she should have been married already and pregnant with, if not the firstborn, the secondborn. All right. Given that she has opportunities, she has her own career going on, and business wise, she so then for you to be successful, for you to be considered successful, it's not just about the career, it's about the family that you're yeah. So
Okay, yeah.
so then that's what I'm wondering, if this ex, was he African? Because I don't know, it doesn't seem, I don't know. I would like to know.
That's a good question. There are so many questions. So I feel, I wonder if
There's so many
if
questions.
we'll have a
These
faith
girls,
in either of these men,
confessions. These girls are giving me so many questions. Like, I'm like, okay, so why are we doing this? Why are we doing this? Why? If I have the money, I'm in your mother. You're living in. Why? Then, like, there's so many questions that come in my mind. I'm like, I'm not doing that shit. I'm not.
You ain't with the bullshit.
Yeah,
I feel you. But it was also funny when she was describing Kyle, that she said she's moved on to bigger and better, and then she was like, literally. And I'm like, oh, Sam, what you mean literally bigger and better? I'm like, okay, what mama and papa gonna think of that when they see this episode? I know they was like, what? Especially mama, she was not with the shit. So the girls also, they went and got tattoos.
Yes.
They went and got the sun and the moon and the stars. So who is which? It says, so yeah, Nana is the sun, Thelma is the moon, and Brenda is the stars. And I just knew Brenda was gonna end up being the star because she came out like the star of the family. She's the narrator during the whole episodes. That's her that's narrating that we hear.
She reminds me. She reminds me of my last born, because I have 3 kids. When you come to, especially if you're first generation immigrant, you're still trying to establish yourself. All right. So you give birth to your first child, you're still struggling. You're still trying to maneuver here and there. You give birth to your second child, you're still not settled yet, because they did not come from a rich family. Right. They never came from a rich family. They made their money when they got to this country, right? And so they're still trying to establish themselves. So then they have a first child, they have the second child still struggling. By the time they have their third born, their last child, she's not going through the same difficulties these 2 went through. So she's more vocal. She's more like extremely American compared to right? She exactly like my last born. When I look at Brendan, I'm like, this is my son. This is my last one. Like, this is exactly what I'm dealing with.
I know. I mean, shoot, I see why Brenda's
youngest. Yeah, she's like, why? I'm like, smack that mouth. Don't ask me why. Shit.
Well, kids get into that curious time. Why this? Why come? Why? Why this? Why that? Why? And it's just like, oh my goodness. Yeah. Just forget it. It don't matter no more. Just forget it. But I do like the tattoos. But then you see how Thelma went and got the big ones on her arm. I At first, I thought that was fake. I said, "This better be fake. This better be a joke." I thought she was playing a joke on the girls. But when she came to home with that, I said, "Oh my goodness, this is real." I'm like,
it looked very cute though. I liked
it
it.
does
I
look
liked
good.
it.
It does look good. Yes.
And
Yes.
she's very quiet. She's very, she's not very dominant. She does not express herself as Brenda does. So maybe that's one of her ways saying, you know what, I'm your firstborn. Respect me. You guys can have little tiny stuff, but I'm over here. I'm the first. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I
exactly.
don't know. But it looked beautiful. It looked good.
It does. Shout out to Ben. That was his tattoo. And so, and last week when Freeform account on Instagram, they had posted the trailer for this week or the week before they did. And under it, Ben, the tattooist, he wrote, "Hey girls, hope you're enjoying your tattoo." He wasn't supposed to say that.
Yes, we don't know yet.
And Freeform had ended up stopping the comments from anyone else saying anything. I don't know why they did delete that. But before they ended up showing the trailer of them showing that there were tattoos, I'm like, "Ooh, I already know what it is." And Freeform was like, "Shh, don't say nothing." They responded to me.
Oh my God.
So I knew it was the tattoos, but they are cute. I really do want a tattoo. You
and I have to have something like something.
That would be cute. Dee Dee, dynamic duo, like two little hearts with Dee Dee inside.
Because I'm coming to see you this year. I have to come and see you this summer for sure.
Yes, we have a time. And then I'll have to come back and see you. You'll finally have to get somebody.
Okay.
Somebody got to come to Buffalo. So let's talk about the grown-ups because it was Auntie Sheila's kickback.
I have to say this. I think that this show will be more entertaining if we give the aunties more airtime.
I think we will, but you can't start off giving them too much, So I think we will, or they got to see how it grows on them. You got to follow. I follow Abigail. I follow Abigail, and I found Miles also.
Oh, okay. I think that we're gonna have so much African culture, African traditions if we focus on the aunties, because the aunties can bring in the kids.
Yes.
The aunties can bring in the competition because everybody is trying to kiss the royals' ass because the royals have the money. And it happens all the time. Like, that's something that we'd love to see. I like to see the competition between these aunties trying to, "Oh, I am her best friend. Oh, I'm her best friend." Well, that's something I would love to see. It's kind of housewives.
Okay. Yeah.
And then, they talk about how they met, what there was a dowry, how are the negotiations. That is kind of, you should be introducing that to the American viewers. You know what I mean? And
then even a little bit, it seems like the girls were just like shunned appointed because remember when they had to apologize, they made them get on their knees to apologize. And you see how Nana was hesitant? Like she didn't even want to do it. I would have expected that from Brenda, not Nana.
Nana is giving, but Nana is the one who is dating the bad boy, though.
True. So she got some of that in her, or is rubbing off on her, or something.
Like, I am the middle child. Don't play with me. I can stand on my own. Nana, we see you.
And even after she did it, she was like, "Oh, this is embarrassing." I'm like, "You're embarrassed to apologize to your parents for doing that? Like, come on. You knew they were going to have a conniption when you did it. She should have known better. Come on, Nana. Come on." Come on, girl.
You knew that, and that's the thing about tattoos. All right, let's speak on that because okay, let me fix my thing here because I don't want it. It keeps looking. Okay, hold on.
There you go.
All right, listen. It is true what she's talking about. The mom is talking about, tattoos. We don't put permanent stuff on us. We don't do that. Even piercing, we just started, people started appreciating it not too long ago.
Oh, really?
Now that does not mean I did not I pierced my ears in high school, okay? And let me tell you the story. I pierced my first one here in high school. Our fence in the high school had like those poking things. I don't know what the name is, but we would use that to pierce our ears. All right. So I used that to pierce my ears.
Oh, wow.
Okay? And I was doing my class was accounting, and my ears were swollen like crazy. Okay, the pulse, like so, and then I was like, I don't care how sweat, I don't give a damn how big. I don't give a shit. I am not removing that shit. I'm not doing.
Oh my God.
My teacher told me, take that shit out.
What?
So I would take it out every time I know I have a lesson that she's coming.
Oh my goodness.
I was got very mad. I did a second one. I was like, okay, so now you don't want me to skip first one, I'm gonna do the second one.
Just rebellion.
I was like, don't tell me that. And the thing is, once you remove it, because the lesson was about 30 minutes, once you remove it for 30 minutes, it's very difficult to put it back.
Yeah.
Like you're struggling. And so that's why it was swelling up because of the, like you're trying to.
Because you weren't letting it heal and you were moving it. My goodness.
And we are not talking about the needles. We're talking about.
Why didn't you just wear a headband?
No, I had to be cute because we were so very close to a boys' high school and would compete with them. I have to be cute. I have to be like.
You got you some clip-ons.
Oh, we did not have those.
Damn. I would have helped. You could have just snatched the bitches off and been okay.
So I understand.
That would have been very, very bad.
Yeah.
So back to Red Sheila's kickback, and Mama Aggie made her invite Abigail. Auntie Abigail came through, and she came through so loud. Hello, she brought her own soup. She brought her own foo-foo. She said, look.
Now.
I'm here, even though I didn't come and get invited. I can show that I can be a great guest.
Because fufu is a very traditional food, or I don't know what you call it. But, if you have anything, you're entertaining guests and you're from Ghana, you have to have fufu.
Yes, I have heard of fufu many times.
Oh my gosh, it's good. Isn't it good?
Yeah, I tasted it. My crush brought me some one day. It was good. Yes, it was good.
Did you use, you're very Americanized. Did you use a fork or did you use your hands?
I ate it at home, but I used my hand because I wanted to do it with respect. But I did it both ways. But I tried it with my hands first. Yes, of course.
You have to. It's so sweet when you use it with your hands because you're going.
Well, see, I like using. Even me, because when I eat greens and cornbread, soupy stuff like that, I like to eat it with my hands. So I love it with my hands. Yeah, I do that
Shit. It feels
because
like it's
he had showed me a video one day when
holy
he had
shit.
went
Am I
home.
taking you to Africa? Am I taking Confucius? You never
I
told
was
me.
supposed to go with him, but I don't want to go with him because I'll fall back in love with him, and I can't do that because and so because he's a married man, and I can't fall in love with a married man. Um, so
Oh
but he
shit.
invited me to go to Ghana with him. So, but yeah,
Well, maybe you're very young. You can be a second wife.
well, I don't think she would be down with that. I'll ask, but I'll ask him. I'll ask him. I'll ask him
I
if I
need,
can be a second
you and I are gonna talk about it, and then I need the contacts of the guy because I need to talk to him.
one. Definitely, I be talking about him sometime. He knows I got the hugest crush on him, and he follows me, and he'll watch sometime. Hey, Bernard, he might watch, but Bernard know. But I know I love me some him. I told him, but I don't want to get him in trouble because if his wife find this, the jig is up. So during the party, also, we even find out how Mama and Papa A got together and met. They met together at a wedding. And he said he saw all that walking down that va 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 boom. He just had to have that basically. And I was like, okay, Papa, okay. Now they are both
Um,
this lovely, beautiful couple. They both look good.
in Africa, depending on where you come from, I can tell by the well, so West Africans, they are built a certain kind of way.
Mm-hmm.
If you come to Kenya, I can tell you this because we have 42 tribes. We have 42 tribes in Kenya. I can tell you this is somebody from my tribe because we have certain kind of structure. Body,
Okay.
bad, build, bad, blanch, like that.
Oh my god.
The representative who talked about the blonde, build, bad body, whatever
Mhm.
she said. People.
Bad built, bleach by, push by, bleach by, bad built, push by.
Thank you, sister. Thank you. Uh, so depending on where you come from, we have kind of. So I can tell. So Ghanaians, they have a big ass. They have good ass. She has a good body.
Yes, she
She really
does. Mama
she
is
really looks very
stacked.
good. She looks
She is
very
stacked.
good.
Yes, she is.
You don't get to be skinny and you think that your man is gonna be, appreciating you in the African soil. Okay, you're gonna have to come over there with your, because then when you get so skinny, it's like, oh, are you not feeding her? Why is she so stressed? Is she stressed? Are you not doing this? Confessions. I went back home and my mom, I was so skinny. Jesus, I wish I could be that skinny. But I went back home and I was so skinny, and my mom-in-law is like, eat, 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 eat.
She told you to eat. Did she stuff you
Because
up before you left?
so now I'm like shit. Now I'm like shit.
Dang. That's
Because
messed
then
up.
because if your wife is so skinny, it's like, she must be very stressed in this marriage. She must be like, what's going on? And the people in the village are talking. There has to be something going on. And you have
Ooh.
to realize we associate you being a big person by, oh, they're so big, so they have the money.
Uh-huh.
So we are trying to move from that.
All right.
So there's a transition. I don't know, I feel like by the time they were doing this, she's still a big girl, And so, it's to them, it seems like, as long as you're bigger, had the money.
Ha ha ha. Hey,
Yeah,
hey.
there you
I
go.
like the sound of that. I like the sound of that. Yes, because Abigail is Auntie Abigail is a nice full figured woman also.
I love her. I
Yes, she
love
is
her.
so fun. No, but why Abigail ready to spill the beans? Cause she mad that Nana ain't
What?
got
Why
Miles
is
and
she?
Brenda together.
Why? Yeah. Why is she doing that? You already
Why?
had an agreement, Auntie. You already decided you're not gonna say anything, and she's
Right.
over there
But
flipping
there was
her
an
hair.
agreement she wasn't gonna say anything if not look, Nana gotta handle her part. See, Nana should have never made that agreement. That was her fault. She was too busy not trying to get her own self caught up that she don't put Brenda in some mess. And now she don't got them all in some mess, basically.
And she's
So
flipping her hair like, I don't know. Oh, please don't ask me, don't ask me, I don't know anything. Don't ask me anything.
yeah, like you putting that out in the
Auntie,
universe. Like you know that's gonna put Mama on
you
blast.
already
Mama on the
know.
line. Like, come on. Don't be doing that, AC Abigail. You roll for that. Yo, look, Brenda don't told. Well, Nana basically don't told her. Miles himself don't told her. And this is like the second time that, Mama don't told her. I mean, she told her so in so many ways because now Mama, because to get back after girls for getting the tattoos, now she's trying to make these girls get married. Oh, you want to go get tattoos? You about to become a wife.
I well, that happens quite a lot, right? So we have arranged marriages all the time. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a beautiful thing, especially when you're not forcing somebody when they're not underage, right?
Yeah.
Because if they're underage, we usually in my country we don't do underage like that. Like I am not familiar with anything. My tribe, not we don't do underage, but have to remember, like I said, it's 42 tribes, so I don't know what's going on in other
Right.
tribes. Yeah. But I think it's a beautiful thing to have an arranged marriage. You know,
Yeah.
who like this is what happens. Like, okay, so Confessions have graduated from college. Confessions has a job now, but why is Confessions still single? So we're gonna approach Confessions' mom because we have a potential over here.
Mm.
We're gonna have them meet 2-3 times because we're not going to give you so much time to start looking for the disadvantages. Oh, I'm not going to like him. So as a family, we've already decided, you know what, his qualities can match with my daughter's qualities because I know my daughter. Okay. So
Okay.
we're not giving you so much of the yeah, and then boom, it happens.
Wow.
And the question I have is, the Royals have so much money, they have so much potential. Why is their daughter, somebody like Nana, why is she entertaining a bad boy?
The question arises once again. Nana is still a mystery to us. Here we are, 4th episode, and Nana is still a mystery to us. We don't really know what is going on.
It's like Nana is the one who brought back the girl who decided to cheat on your sisters back in high school. Mm-hmm. Nana is the girl who is a cornfield. Nana is a girl who does not want to kneel and apologize when all the 2 other sisters have knelt and they want to say sorry because of their tattoos. She's like, I'm over here. Like, why do I have to, Oh, exactly. So I'm confused with Nana.
I'm very confused. I'm trying to
because
see what she sees in him.
I don't know, and I also don't know what she does, because I know Brenda. She's getting to her. She's going to law firm. I think she want
Hmm.
to be a lawyer or something. Then I
Hmm.
know the firstborn want to. She's a real estate girl, but she also
And
want to.
she got her own fitness.
Yeah, fitness. But what does Nana do? I don't know what she
What
does.
does Nana do?
What does Nana do?
Yes,
She's
exactly. Like
beautiful.
sister wise, what does the nanny actually do? What does Nana do? What does Nana do? What
What
does
does
she
she
actually
do?
do?
It's what I'm
Besides
saying. Yeah.
date a bad boy and get
And
them in trouble.
encouraging okay.
Are you the problem, child? Are
Are
you
you the
the
problem
problem,
child?
Nana? Are you the problem? Are you the villain? Am I the villain? I'm not the villain. Am I the
I am not
villain?
the villain.
Are you
I'm
the
not the
villain,
villain.
Nana? Just wondering. Because that seems to be your thing. Yeah, you bring in this woman who you still have a relationship with that did your sister dirty. And no. Yeah, I need, like, where's the loyalty? I need to know what you're doing with yourself. And I need to know what's up with this dude. I have so many questions. I wish I could find Michael's Instagram.
That Michael
That
dude. I still want to know, whether he's African, right? Because if he's African, then he is from a very rich family, all right?
Mm-hmm.
If he's not African, I beg, I beg, I beg. Listen,
I don't think he is.
you don't think he's African? So he's not even good looking. Why are they entertaining him though?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I
He's
honestly
not good
don't think.
looking. You are in Columbia's, Ohio. You can meet handsome fellas. Forget about even meeting somebody in Ohio. Your parents, they have so much money. You have handsome Ghanaian men in Africa.
See? That's what I'm saying. What
All
are we
right.
doing here?
What are we doing? That's what I kept telling you, Confessor said. Did the parents fail the girls? Because if you had the money, why did you send these girls when they were still young? Every summer, send them to Ghana. When my first job, I was babysitting, and I was babysitting for this Hungarian family.
Mm-hmm.
Dad and mom doctors. They don't speak any other language in their house apart from Hungarian to the children.
Really?
They don't cook. Nothing American, just Hungarian food in their house.
Wow.
We are talking about top-notch doctors in Buffalo.
Ooh.
Every time the school ends this week, next week, the kids are already back home.
Wow.
With grandma, grandpa, you go over there, I'll pay for the summer camp over there, I'll do all the stuff that I do. I want you to understand the culture. And this is a question I have with this royal, because you're gonna be blowing gold. That's tons of money. Where was that money where you're supposed to have taken your kids back home to learn the culture? Why are you frustrated? You had the tools,
That is a
you
good
had the means.
question.
You had the tools, you had the means to take the 3 girls back home, because sometimes it is not much what you say, it's what they see that
Yeah.
helps them understand, we are privileged.
Mm-hmm.
We can learn ABC and D. I want to go back to America. I want to learn ABC and D so that I can come back home and help ABC and D.
Right.
So then I'm looking at these 2 different families. The Hungarian family, who are very educated, they have the money, they have the resources. Then I'm looking at my African people over here. They have the money. I don't know how educated they are.
That's such a good. I wonder.
But you have the money though.
Have the money.
If you value the traditions that you are trying to try to show in this show, that you value the show, the traditions. Oh, in my traditions, because every time when they speak, it's about, oh, we don't do that, we don't do that, we don't do that, we don't do that. Oh, you cannot have tattoos, you can have tattoos. Oh, I have to. Oh, they have to be married. Oh, why are they late? Why are they late? They should have been here on time. Where were you when they were teenagers? You had the money. Didn't you have the money at that time? You've already built the empire. Why didn't you send them back home in Ghana so they can learn the tools that you as a parent were not able to teach them? But they would have learned so much, because some of us immigrants, we don't have the money. And if you have the money, maybe you are not illegal, you are illegal in this country, so then you cannot send. You don't want to.
Yeah, right.
Clearly, they have the money. Clearly, they are American citizens. Why are we acting? And that's what I'm saying. The girls are not giving me anything. I'm like, this is bullshit. I'm like, the aunties. I love the aunties. I love the aunties. I like, this is to me. This is entertaining to me. The girls over there. Oh, we have matching tattoos. Shit.
My goodness, Maud. Tell me how you really feel.
Oh, that's how I feel. That's how I feel. Okay,
Yes.
you're a little tiny. Oh, this African. Oh, we're gonna kneel and say sorry. Bullshit. Shit.
Y'all don't really do that a lot.
Yeah, let's represent Africa in a prestigious way. Okay.
Okay.
I am from Kenya. I went to school in Uganda, where when you're feeding your partner, whether it's your husband, you kneel down
Sissy.
and you feed them. You kneel and feed them. This is their Ugandan culture. You find that so many Kenyan men would go to the country, Uganda, which is our neighbors over there, because the way they were being treated by the Ugandan girls, with respect that they did not have with the Kenyan girls.
Okay.
So this bullshitting of, let's kneel, apologize. Those girls, they don't kneel every time they are trying to apologize to their parents. That's bullshit. This is like, this is a show, and you have to kneel. Bullshit. If they were very they were very aware of African traditions, they would not have done those tattoos without consulting their parents, because you already know it's permanent. You already know it's not going to come out. They knew what they were doing. Their parents know what the girls can do. So all this bullshit over here, please, let's not stop. Let's just stop this nonsense. Okay, let's stop the nonsense.
Well, I mean, the girls were born and raised here, so
I don't have a problem with that.
Americanized by now, and I'm wondering. Shoot, I don't know if they've ever been clear of how long Mama and Papa have been here in the States. But considering that Elma was born here, they have been here for, at least, over however old them is, and I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
And all of the
Mm-hmm.
girls are over 21 because they all can drink, even though they don't
Mm-hmm.
want them to. They do. They can.
Yeah, yeah.
So they've been here for well over at least 25 years. We can say at least that.
Right.
So yeah, and as if they've been here for that long themselves, I wonder how long, how much of the culture
I
that they've
think
been.
I think for no for an American watching the show, they think this is entertaining, this is fun, this is for me as an African, I'm like, this is bullshit.
Really?
Yes, this is
Oh,
bullshit. Um, we are not getting. What are we doing? What are you doing?
I
Oh,
mean, considering it's
yeah.
only episode 4, maybe they want to give us something light and fun first before they dig into it.
This is not fun.
So, what would you call it, Mai?
Bullshit.
Why bullshit?
I enjoy the authenticity of the aunties.
Okay. So, would
Okay.
you say that you think that that's the most authentic part of the
Yes.
show, or the
Yes.
auntie?
Yes. The
Really?
aunties. Because the aunties, I would want my daughter to be married to my girlfriend's son because I know, oh, she's well off. If my son marries the daughter, then I'm not gonna be concerned about anything.
I mean, even if Brenda and Miles both don't want this?
But I'm saying the approach
Okay.
with the aunties. And the aunties, I love the aunties. And if you focus more on the aunties than the girls, because I feel like the girls are not really giving. I mean, like, we're talking to a girl who fucked my sister in high school. That's the
God, we said
storyline.
we would not say
Oh
the
yeah, sorry. Shit.
You are really feeling some type of
Sorry.
way.
I am because the girls had so much potential to showcase the African and American, but then they cannot do that because they don't know anything about African. They have never been there.
Well, maybe they
And
have this, maybe not in a long time.
yeah, but
I
then I
would
keep
like,
coming back. I keep coming back to this. If you have so much money, though, why haven't you been sending your girls every summer to Ghana? Every summer.
well,
Let them go. Let them go. No.
yeah,
You
I was going to
acting
say
like
something, but yeah, you're right.
so you're acting like you're very African. You want to hold the African traditions or the Ghanaian traditions. Why haven't you been sending your kids to Africa every summer? You have the potential. You have the money. Money is not a problem. You've been gold to everyone who's sitting, the front line. Okay, so you can pay a ticket. Why are you not paying a ticket for your 3 daughters to go back to Ghana?
That is a very valid question. And I hope that is
Because
addressed. I
sometimes,
would hope that they know that other Africans are watching and know better, and I hope
yes,
that they do
yes,
address that
yes,
because
yes.
you
Because it is not just about, we are Africans, we do this and thing. This is not coming to America. This is not coming to America, please. Let's stop acting like it's coming to America. Can we stop?
oh my God. Pod, you're killing me. You're absolutely killing me. I wasn't expecting this. I wasn't expecting this turn of events. You are really feeling some type of
But
way.
I feel like we are being treated like that, though. I feel like, oh, so then we're gonna talk about arranged marriage because I feel bad because in the last episode, they were talking about how you feed your husband. He comes home, you put a baby over here. That's bullshit. Nobody does that.
Had they at some point?
No.
So never, ever, 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 ever.
Listen, confessions. My mom was very conservative. I have never seen her do that shit. Ever. Now, is she going to bring food to the table? Yes. This bullshit of putting something over here like a baby. Stop this nonsense.
Maybe it's something she do. He like just don't want to mess up his nice soups. You know,
the problem I have is that when they say that, then everybody thinks that Africans, that's what we do.
True. That does put that stable that if you're gonna put that out there, yeah. I see. You're supposed to
say that this is what Ghanaians, because I don't know about the Ghanaians, I don't know them. If that's what you guys do, we don't do that in East Africa.
Well, they must do it there.
I have lived in Uganda, Tanzania. That's East Africa. That's bullshit. They don't do that. Now, are they gonna feed their husbands? They do that. They're not gonna put that bullshit over here like a baby, like it's a little baby.
Shit. Maybe it's something new. I don't
know. No. I talk to my people all the time. There's nothing new. We don't do that shit. Stop. That's nonsense. Shit.
Oh my goodness. I'm gonna ask Bernard. I have something to talk to our crush about. What do you do? And I talk to him every Friday. So me and him will be talking.
Go ahead. Yeah.
I saw
you gotta come back to me. You come back to me and say, you know what, Maud? You're right. Mm-hmm. Right.
I am definitely going to ask. I hope. Well, the girls gotta learn something because Mama is definitely on them about getting the man, even to the point where next week, she tells them with their little girl talk. Because Brenda even said, "Look, Mama ain't said nothing about these tattoos. I'm scared. Something is coming at 3, 2, 1." And then she said, "Look, let's have a talk. Y'all got these tattoos. They probably
but can you see that? Can you see that discussion where the firstborn, she is very emotional. Because she's taking this seriously. She's like, I understand. She understands the heaviness. Like, I'm the firstborn. I'm supposed to have had my family by now. If I'm not engaged, I'm supposed to be, having a very potential husband to be. She's not there yet. You can see her getting very emotional.
Well, yeah, and that goes to show that she has been trying. I mean, she tried with one right out of high school. And he went and messed up with GS. Yes. And then she tried with Kyle, and that didn't work. And she's still trying to get over that. So, yes, she's trying. You can see that she's trying.
Because she understands. Yeah, she understands the African culture.
So I wonder why are they so gun-ho on getting Brenda married off before Thelma? They more focused on Brenda than Thelma. That seems backwards to me.
It did not make sense. It did not make sense to me. I know Brenda has a big mouth, but your firstborn has no potential. What are we doing? Why are we hooking up your lastborn when you know your firstborn?
And then not only that, if they knew any better, which you're not supposed to know any better about Michael, they should be trying to hurry up and get Nana on somebody else instead of Michael. And you see how Mama asked, how are you dating anyone? She asked right out front, and Nana was like, oh, I'm just vibing. She's like, vibing with who? She's like, vibing with the other person. That was slick. I see what she did there. But girl, when is you talk about you want your people to meet this man, and you ain't even being truthful that there is a potential that even exists. So how is that gonna make it look when she finally goes to introduce him or want to introduce him? Because they'll be like, who is this? When I asked you just the other day who you was vibing with, you said whoever.
And this comes back to what I'm saying. These girls are not really, to me, They are beautiful girls. I love seeing them wearing the African outfit, but that's it. That's it. Um, I enjoy aunties interacting with each other, different aunties interacting with each other way more than the daughters. The daughters are not giving now. Maybe the daughters are gonna give me something, especially when they meet with their cousin, because it seems like in the next episode she's gonna be meeting Brenda is gonna. Why are they giving their last born so much power? So Brenda is the one who's now gonna, you know what I mean? Like
Mm-hmm.
you're the firstborn. You're the one supposed to be taking charge. You're supposed to be in control. Why are you giving your last born? Like I have three children. My daughter is. I have a girl and two boys. My daughter is my firstborn. You'll not find her. You will not find her
Ah,
giving anybody
could
a
it
chance.
be? Could it be because maybe because they're into the point where they're so gun ho on Thelma, taking over the business, the family business? Could that be a trait that because they want her to do that so much that they're bagging off of her finding a husband? Could that be the case?
I don't know because this is a new platform. All right. So you can be wanting her to take over the family business, and you want to showcase her on national television that this is my firstborn child. I am
Mm-hmm.
proud of who she is. She can take care of business. I want her to take care of the family business. This is so important in African culture. It is so important that your firstborn child is the one who handles business.
Mm-hmm.
Whether it's disagreements in, it's not just about business money. It is there a disagreement among the siblings? Your firstborn child is the one who is supposed to be negotiating and mediating.
Mm-hmm.
I feel some type of way because I feel like Brenda is like she's the firstborn. She's the one who is speaking the most.
Yeah.
Now, like I said in the beginning, I said, my child, my lastborn child, he speaks the most. But my daughter put him in his place when you're
Mm.
talking about serious issues, serious
Okay.
business. Like, no, 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 shut the hell up. I know what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
This is how we are supposed to move. This is the direction we are supposed to be moving. And they follow what she says.
Oh, good. Nice.
And so I am a little bit concerned because as a viewer, when you watch this show, you think that Brenda is the firstborn. She's the one who is saying who gets the sun, who gets the moon, who gets the stars, who was the sister too. It's like she's the one who is initiating all this sisterhood stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm
Yeah.
questioning, yeah. I'm like,
See what you're saying. Yeah.
because you're the firstborn daughter, the girl who slept with your high school boyfriend has been entertained by your sister, then you go ahead and say, I've forgiven you. Let's move on. I mean, what are we doing? What are we doing?
That's
What are
that's
we
just
doing?
one that just really bugged me. Like for
I'm like,
real. I couldn't
yeah,
believe
for real.
like, wait
Yeah.
a minute.
Yes, like I would have loved to have, to have this conversation, to, welcome them, and understand, this is the firstborn child. She has the platform. She gets to call out everybody else. But yo, what's going on? You know? And so that I was like, I don't know what's going on.
I don't
I don't
know
know
where the
what's
hell I
going on.
went.
I don't know what happened. I was left here talking to myself, but it's okay. So yeah, that's what I'm
Like, stop
saying.
talking shit. Tell no hexes. Sorry, Thelma. We just talking, girl. We just talking.
So
But
yeah.
you're right. Like you made all valid points. Yes, you are right. I
Mhm.
just I just wonder. I just
I
wonder.
don't know. I don't know what's going on, but something is fishy. Something is. I don't know. I don't know why the last born has to be the spokesperson. Now, if it is superficial, because my son, like I said, My son is the last born. He was actually born in Kenya.
Mm-hmm.
Two of my kids were born here. We went back home. I got pregnant, and he was born in Kenya. And then we came here when he was only 4 months old. So he didn't
Okay.
even know. Yeah, he's the most American that I have.
Uh-huh.
But he's
Imagine
the
that.
most stupid, outspoken, stupid bullshit, all those things. You know what I'm saying? He cuts me off every time I'm trying to make a point. But mom. I'm like, shut. Can I finish? Can I finish what I'm saying? So I get that.
You get that. Okay. So that's
Yeah.
normal.
But I don't have the money that they have. Because if I had the money that they have, I'd be sending these three creatures every time in the summer. Go, go, go.
So is that your biggest thing about this, that they haven't been sending your girls
Yes.
back
That's my biggest.
to learn
Yeah,
the
I'm wondering
culture?
why have they not been sending those kids back home every summer? I don't care for that. It's 2 weeks, 3 weeks. They had the means to do that. Why didn't they do that?
Mm.
And if you're so much, traditional, you wanna, you're very concerned about the Ghanaian culture and all that. Why didn't you do that? Your visa allowed you to do that. You had the money to do that. Why didn't you do it?
Mm. That's a very good question. I would love to know. I hope they see this. You can come get interviewed and talk to us and ask us
Sorry,
if you want to
guys.
know. You
I'm
can
just
cuss us out about it, whatever. Just come talk to us. We'd love to have you on. So next week we
all love.
What?
I just said all love. It's out of love. We're not shading anybody. Yeah.
Okay. So next week we see that even cousin Kenny seems like he has some reserves for Michael. We see him say he hope he's a changed man, because if he ain't, so that means he got an MO. He got stories on his back. So I hope we get to hear some of these stories, because I want to know, why is he a bad boy? What makes Michael a bad boy? I need to know why. What? How did they even really meet? And like, how is she so wooed by this man? I'm not seeing the wooing of how or why. The fact that you say yes to meeting up in the cornfield, I don't understand what else. But baby, if I gotta meet you in the cornfields, you ain't the one. Okay? You ain't the one. You ain't the one.
Yeah.
I hope next week, when Brenda got all these potentials, I hope I find her one. Shoot.
She won't.
I hope I find her one. Even Thelma too, but shoot, she's trying to. But I understand Thelma, because she's got her. She's trying. Dad wants her to run the business. She's trying to run her own business. Thelma's a very busy woman. Because if you follow her and her stories, like, she is always very active, busy, and all of this stuff. Like, she be doing some things. So big up to her. She's like, I ain't got time for no man right now, baby.
Who?
Thelma.
Yeah.
So yeah.
The question I have is, if you're doing real estate, if I'm comparing real estate, and your father has established a real estate firm, and you're over here saying, you want to do fitness, you are a Black woman, you are competing with very many other Black women, maybe who have even more experience than you have. I don't know why she doesn't want to follow Dad's real estate while you have this business that you care about, passionately care about, the fitness. You can do that on the side while you're taking care of family business. I'm confused.
Well, yeah, that's what she wants to be able to do. But it seems more like Papa doesn't want her doing that at all. He just wants her to focus solely on this because last episode when the girls were driving in the car on their way to the bar,
Yeah.
and that's what she was saying. Even though if this,
Yeah.
I'm still going to go hard for my fitness. So she's going to do that. And she has her she has her real estate page and her fitness page. She has 2 different pages. So she does her thing.
And
so
guess where she's gonna get more followers?
I mean, of course, she's gonna get more from the real estate, and that's
exactly.
Pop ain't cool. That's why he wants her to do it. He wants to make she's straight, because actually, and I also believe that she should do that as well, because you never know what the fitness thing is going to do. It goes especially if you're going off of clients, you never know when that clientele is going to be gone, zilch be gone. You just never know. What if and if she does happen to find a husband, gets pregnant, starts a family, you're not going to be able to be doing this fitness thing like this all pregnant and stuff.
And guess what? Even the fitness
real estate, hey, you can do what you can do.
Right. And the fitness, we always receiving these apps on social media. Oh, try and do this, try and do this. Sometimes you don't need anybody to get you through wherever you.
Yep, she can if she really want to do anything, look, you could do this. Pull up your computer and do a virtual fitness thing with a whole bunch of people and get paid a whole bunch at the same time. Now you're doing everything at once. But hopefully she'll be creative and do that.
Hopefully.
You never know. So next week we also see Brenda wants to talk to Kofi. Cousin Kofi's coming back in the game. And
I want to have that. Yeah, I want to see that.
I'm really interested to see how this goes. He really pissed me off in his demeanor last time. I am not a fan of Cousin Kofi right now. So yeah, Cousin Kofi, you guys went back. I was looking him up, trying to find him, but I couldn't find him either. So I'm still looking for him on Instagram. And then we're gonna see I wrote it down as Brenda's speed dating night, because this is going to be what's it called? A Kinky Kit. What's it called? Kinky Kit back? What's that?
Yeah.
Kinky Kit back. Yeah. Now that I want to try. That look good.
Oh my gosh.
That looks so good.
Confessions is so good. I'm telling you, I go to my friends and I get drunk, but once I eat that food, I sober up. I'm like, shit.
Ready to round two. Ready for round 2, baby. I know that's right. So yes, I have
spicy.
Oh look, I'm gonna ask Bernard to make me some.
It
is. I think I would definitely dream about him. I keep telling him I'll be dreaming about him too.
I think so. You're gonna do that, yeah. Mm-hmm.
I've been having mad dreams about him, and I don't even dream. I've dreamt about that man more than I've ever dreamed about anything in my entire life. I don't even know what's going on. It's not fair. And I can't even have this man. It's not fair. But yeah, so that's what we have to look forward to for next Thursday, and I can't wait for this. I need to see this conversation between Kofi and Brenda the most.
Yes.
He better come more sincere, because like I said, I did not like the way he came 2 episodes ago. Whenever that was, I was not feeling it. Kofi, you better come better than that, and I need to find you on Instagram so I can stalk you.
Right. So we can stalk you. Yeah.
Yes. So we will be back next Thursday with a new live for episode 5. I'm probably thinking we'll probably get about 8 episodes, because that's standard for a first season. So if that's the case, we're halfway through the season already.
Okay.
Because usually we get an 8 episode standard for a first season to test drive how it went and everything, and see how it went. So, and I'm hoping we get to hear more about Kyle. I want to see some faces to these men, Thelma's. I want to see what her type is.
Okay. Yes.
I need to see what her type is. And I need to see at least one of these girls go on a date with somebody or something to please me. And I'm gonna need them to get to Kenya. I'm gonna need them to get to Ghana. I'm gonna need to find out why they ain't been in Ghana. Like, we do have a lot of things we do need to find out still. And please, for the sake of Maud, because she is not having it. She is not having it. Maud is not having it. Okay, bye. So me and Maud were talking earlier. So y'all can look forward to me and Maud doing Real Housewives of Orange County on Maud's channel coming up when it starts back. New announcement, y'all. Yes. And anything else you got going on, Maud?
Real Housewives of Dubai.
Dubai. And Maud is actively on TikTok now, so make sure y'all follow her on TikTok.
Thanks, confessions. Thanks, confessions. Thank you.
I'm so proud.
It's so easy. I'm like, shit, this is so easy. I can just do shit when I'm just on my couch. It's
that easy. It's that great. It's lovely. You don't really even got to get dressed for it, really. Just
nothing.
Make sure your face is good and your hair is right and you're good to go. Do a video. That's all it takes. I love it. That's why I just love it. I hope TikTok does not go away. And also, y'all know this Sunday, we will be having another live for Love of Marriage Huntsville. Hopefully, Maud will make it to this one.
Oh, shut up. I'll be there. I cannot.
You know how Maud do. She be having moments. She be busy. She be busy out here. I don't know what she be out here doing, but she be busy. You know what I'm saying?
I will be there. I will be I will be there, guys. I'll be there.
Okay, well, everyone, whoever watches this back on the replay, thank you for watching. Thank you for the people who did come in and watch, even though y'all didn't talk, but I hope we were a good background. Even though there's people in the chat. We know sometimes people just watch and just listen in the background. So I hope that we got y'all through washing them dishes or whatever y'all was doing while y'all was watching and listening to us tonight. Thank you very much. We will be back next time. Okay. Thanks for watching, y'all. And of course, we out this master thing. Bye. Hey, I didn't even, did I not press end stream? Okay.